Okay, hello guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And pag-usapan natin ngayon ay tungkol sa electromagnets. Kaya ano pang hinihintay natin? I-share ko na agad. Share na yan. Para mabilis natin matapos. Okay. So, ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay patungkol sa electromagnets. Ano nga ba ang electromagnets? Same lang ba ito ng magnets na ordinary magnets or hindi? So this is the milk, our most essential learning competency. Let us design, or we are tasked to design an experiment or design an experiment. Nagulo ko na. Design an experiment to determine the factors that affect the strength of the electromagnet. So these are the objectives. Describe how electromagnet magnet works. Conduct an experiment activity that explains the weakness and strength of electromagnet. Manifest the value of being responsible in using materials with electromagnets properly. Can we make a magnet using electricity? Yes. So an electromagnet is a temporary magnet that consists of a piece of iron bar, surrounded by a coil which becomes magnetic when electricity passes through the coil. So this electromagnet behaves like a magnet. So this magnetic effect is called electromagnetism. Just like this. So yung electric current na galing sa battery, kapag yun ay dumaloy dito sa wire or sa coil na nakapulupot sa nail, mag-a-act ito as magnet or electromagnet or yung electromagnetism. Or nakaka-create ito ng magnetic field. Katulad niyan. So meron tayong battery, wire, iron nail, or yung coiled wire. At once na nag-travel na yung electricity dito sa wire, nakaka-create po tayo ng magnetic field. At ito po yung tinatawag natin simple electromagnet. Let us navigate this one. Java Lab. Ito is compass. So pag ginagalaw natin yan, makikita natin yung magnetic field. Okay? Yan. Pag ililipat natin yung yung structure ng current switch, yan. And then yung coil switch. And then, mas gusto natin makita yung arrow na lang. Ito yung magnetic field. Okay? So katulad din siya ng magnet na may north pole and south pole. Iba ang astig. So, katulad lang din siya ng, yung abilities ng magnet ay katulad lang ng ability ng electromagnet. So the magnetic field is the area surrounding a magnet in which the magnet force exists. So may magnetic force. Yung electromagnet. So the magnetic field is also formed around the conductor through which the current flows. So this is the subject of electromagnetism. So the direction of the magnetic field can be determined as follows. If you grab the conductor with the right hand, the thumb pointing the current direction, then the fingers give the magnetic field direction around the conductor. So just like this. Ay, ayaw na gumalaw. Naghang yung laptop ko. Okay, naghang kasi yung laptop ko. Ayan. Okay. Diba? or i-switch natin yung current. So, nag-iiba yung direction niya. Depende doon sa battery. Okay? Okay? Si-delete ko na to. Punta na tayo dito sa next slide. What is electromagnetism? Excuse me. Okay? Electromagnetism is the study of relationship of electricity to magnets. It means transforming electricity to create a magnetic force. So dito nako-convert yung electric energy into magnetic force. An object that uses electricity to create magnet is referred to as an electromagnet. So how they are different? They have this. Do they have the same function or purpose? Okay, same lang naman yung ano nila, function nila. Pero once na walang electric current dito sa electromagnet, hindi siya mag-work. Unlike dito sa magnet na ito, kahit walang electricity, nag-work siya. So let us navigate this one. Okay. So this is Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Okay. So magnetic field. Okay, once na ginagalaw natin yung magnetic field, ay yung magnets at itong coiled, yan. So nakaka-receive siya ng electricity or nako-convert yung magnet into electricity. Yan o. Ang galing. Okay. So nakikita natin yung magnetic field. So moving the magnet around in the inductor will change the inductor's magnetic field, which will cause the current flow through the inductor. So this phenomenon is called electromagnetic induction. Okay? So pang high school na pala ito. So ang lang i-focus lang natin dito is yung magnetic field. Okay, yung galaw ng magnetic field. Okay. For example, may example ng mga materials na mayroong magnetic or electromagnets. These are electric crane, doorbells, and TV. So yan ay may mga magnets yan. Or it is composed of electromagnets. May mga parts sila na may electromagnets dyan. So electromagnetism was introduced by a Danish scientist named Hans Christian Ørsted in 1820, where he built an electromagnetic coil. He was the first to notice that when electrons flowed through a wire, a nearby compass needle moves. So this is Hans Christian Ørsted. So this showed that there is a magnetic field around the wire carrying the electricity. On further investigation, Hans Christian discovered something interesting. A long coil of wire carrying a current has a magnetic field similar to that of a basic magnet with north and south poles. So electromagnet is a magnet that is made by electricity passed through a simple electromagnetic coil of wire wound around an iron core. It is a temporary magnet formed with electric current flows through a wire. Without electricity, it loses its magnetism. So the strength of magnetic field of the electromagnet depends on the number of loops of wire and the amount of current in the wire. So how can determine the strength of a magnet? So this is the weaker electromagnet and stronger electromagnet. So the number of loops in the coil So pag dami ng loops in the coil, paglakas ng electromagnet. So when there are more loops in the coil, the electromagnet will be stronger. So the next is the number of batteries. When more electricity flows through the coil, the electromagnet will be stronger. So electromagnetic device. So there are many modern devices make use of the magnetic field produced by coils of current carrying wires. So different devices such as hair dryers and stereo speaker functions because of the magnetic field produced by these current carrying conductors. So yung electromagnet, nakakapag-run po siya ng mga devices. So electromagnet can convert electrical energy into motion that can do work. Okay, yun po yung function ng electromagnets. Examples, galvanometer measures the current in wire through the deflection of solenoid in an external magnetic field, and electric motors uses a rotating electromagnet to turn an axle. It uses electromagnet to change electrical energy to mechanical energy. Next is loudspeaker, uses a solenoid to convert electric signals into sound waves you can hear. Ano ba yan? Mali pa spelling. Okay. Ayan. Okay, so these are examples of devices with electromagnets. So ito yung coils. Yan po yung coil. Ito yung wires. And then ito yung iron rod. At yung coils, nakapulupot yan dito. Okay? Dun sa iron rod. So MRI scanner, maglev train, power door locks in car, microphones, and elevators have electromagnets. So let us answer this one. Explain how electricity and magnetism affect each other. So kapag mahina yung flow ng electricity doon sa electromagnet, mahina yung kanyang magnetic field. Okay? So how are electromagnets like permanent magnets? How they are different? So they are like permanent magnets because they attract metallic object. Pero ang pagkakaiba nga lang, hindi siya permanent. Okay, yung electromagnet hindi siya permanent. Once na naubusan na ng electric current, wala na, hindi na makakadaloy yung electric doon sa coil. Yan, naging dahilan para ma-convert yung electricity into magnetic field, di ba? So if you add more coils to an electromagnet, does the magnet get stronger or weaker? So the magnet gets stronger kasi the more number of coils in the iron rod, the stronger it gets. Okay, so this is my references. So may papakita lang akong mga link dito. Wait lang. Okay, this is motor lab. So dito sa motor, ito yung tinatawag nating electromagnet. So this is magnetic field. This is the current and force and yan. Okay? This is the magnetic field, the current, and yan po yung dahilan kung bakit gumagalaw itong motor. This DC motor. So an electric motor is a device that converts electrical energy into mechanical energy by utilizing the force received by a conductor through which a current flows in a magnetic field. So electric motors are used in many fields, from small motors to power plants in factories. So the above simulation shows The principle of a simple DC motor. So when current is applied to the coil, the direction of the current flowing in the coil's left and right parts are opposite. So the direction of the force which the coil receives is reversed and the coil rotates. So the current direction is changed by the commutator every half turn of the coil. So the current continues to rotate in the same direction. So ito yung dahilan kung bakit gumagalaw siya dahil doon sa magnetic force. Okay? Next is 1. Kaya pa, nag-loading pa siya. Wait lang. This one. Ay, ayaw din. Medyo loading din sila. Meron din ako papakita dito. Ito lang muna. Okay, this one. Okay, so this is the light bulb. This is the iron. This is the magnet. So ito yung magnet. Okay? Yung magnetic field ko convert into electric energy. Di ba? Okay? Dahil nagre-release ng magnetic field ito, lalo na kung dadagdagan natin. Okay, so pwede nyo itong laruin. Field lines. Okay, wait lang. Ay, gumana nung isa eh. Okay, X ko na to. Okay, ito yun ito DC motors. Example ito na electromagnet. Yung simple motor with electromagnet. Next is microphone. Ay, naglo-loading pa siya. Alaman. Wait lang. I-ano natin. Try natin i-ano. Okay, try natin i-search. Okay, wait lang po. Ayaw niya kasi naglo-loading siya. Ay, ayaw makisama. Ayaw talaga. So, naglo-loading siya. So, try nyo lang i-navigate yung mga simulation na yun. Try this one. This will show you how electromagnet works. And this electromagnet convert electricity into mechanical energy. Or yung magnetic field. Okay, peace out. Bye-bye. I hope you learned something kahit mabilis lang yung discussion natin. Bye-bye po. Ingat.